Hello friends, welcome to Azure Data Factory video series. This is 20th video and the topic is integration runtime in the Azure Data Factory. We also call this IR in the shortcut. Let's go for agenda for this video. We will discuss the integration runtime and the integration types in this video. I will show you some example in live. Basically, it's the compute infrastructure used by Azure Data Factory to provide the below integration capabilities as data flow means executing data flow in a managed Azure compute environment, the data movement activities like copying from one store to another store, the activity dispatch like dispatch and monitor transformation activities, and the SSIS package execution like natively execute SQL integration runtime services in a managed way. So basically Azure Data Factory have three types, and it provides the bridge between the activity and the link service. We can see here the integration run types are Azure self-hosted and Azure SSIS, and these are the environment like public environment and private in network environment. So you can see like Azure, the first type Azure integration runtime can perform with data flow, data movement and activity dispatch on public network as well as on private network. But if you go on self-hosted, you can see like the data movement and activity dispatch. These two operations we can perform on public as well as on private network, but we can't perform the data flow activities on this both network using self-hosted integration runtime. Now if you go on third type Azure SSIS, this we will use for SSIS package execution on public network as well as on private network. By default, the data factory select as Azure integration runtime in the backend that supports operations on cloud data stores and compute services. Now we will go to Azure portal. This is the link where we can get the details of this integration runtime. Now let's go to Azure portal. This is home page for Azure portal, and we can move to Azure Data Factory. Here I have already opened. This is Azure Data Factory I have created in my last videos. If you want to see like how we can create the data factory activities and the further videos for this, you can go to YouTube and search for Azure Data Factory Tech, and you can find my channel. Just click the Tech, and if you go Tech channel, you can find the playlist. In playlist you will have the Azure Data Factory tutorial playlist. If you go, we have I guess already 20 videos till now I have uploaded it. You can see one by one sequentially. I will suggest to watch these videos sequentially, so you will get better understanding and like from start to till yet. And I'm going to upload some more videos in future for complete Azure Data Factory tutorial. You can see here we have these videos. Now move to Azure portal. Okay, now let me show you like Azure integration runtime. So basically, like if we create any copy data activity, suppose we have created copy data activity, and for this activity we have created data sets, and these data sets used link service. Suppose we select this data sets, and this is the link service for this. If we go onto this link service, we can find the integration runtime is selected, which will be by default. This is the link service. These many link service I have created. If you click any one of link service and go to for further details, here you can create the new link service. Let's select this link service, and if you go here you can see connect via integration runtime, and by default it's selected as auto resolve integration runtime because I have only this auto integration runtime for now, but we can create other types from these new options and select from here. Now what is auto resolve integration runtime? Let's cancel it and let's move to next tab, integration runtimes, where you can find the all the integration runtimes and the details for like the status. If you can see here we have option monitor window. You can directly go to monitor and watch the integration runtime and all the activities involving for this auto integration runtime. Subtype here it's public, and type you can see here we have a Azure integration runtime, that is by default Azure Data Factory is provided. Now go to monitor window. If you see status is running, type is Azure. As I said, this is Azure only one integration runtime I have. And if you see the region, that is auto resolve region. When if you when you create in the integration, like by default integration runtime, it select as auto resolve integration. So it's depending on the area, like it will take your source and sink, and depends on that all the activities, it select the locations nearby your location and create the auto resolve. Now if you go on integration runtimes here, this is the integration runtime. We can see here the filter out from the types like self-hosted, Azure SSIS. These three SSIS, one by one you can filter out if you have multiple integration runtime. Currently I have only one. Refresh it. So from this edit columns we can filter out your status, means the results to track out. You can add few more columns if you want, or remove it from here. Just let's cancel it. This is this all integration runtime. I have only one integration runtime here. Now go to the managed window and integration runtime. Let me show you how we can create a new integration runtime. If you select this create new, we can see here integration runtime. We have two options, Azure self-hosted and Azure SSIS. Okay, so if you select Azure self-hosted, you will have the options for Azure integration runtime and self-hosted. Let's click Azure self and continue. You can see here Azure and self-hosted. If you select Azure, then you will be creating the Azure integration runtime, and the second is self-hosted. Self-hosted is like if you want to do some operations on your on-premises or private network, then you need to create your personal self-hosted integration runtime, and you perform the activities. And same like SSIS execution is for executing SSIS or operations or activities. So these are the options to create. In this video I have just shown you the overview of the integration runtime and types. In further videos I can make some videos on how we can create the activities.